So my son has orientation today for going to the university.
Wow, that's so grown up.
Feels so fast. He just graduated.
I know. Saturday he graduated, and I remember my orientation when I went to San Diego State University, and it was like I was the first person in my family to go to college, and it was like just 30,000 people at this school. It was massive. It just made no sense to me. But his is online.
Online?
It's online.
Is that because of COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
that sucks.
I know, and it's like 9:30 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon.
Oh.
Right?
What do they do for that long? That's insane.
They take you through, I don't know, you meet teachers, you meet professors, you meet counselors, you meet whatever. I don't know. It's weird.
That's
right?
really long. Like in person, I get it. You have to walk all over
I
campus.
wouldn't even want to do that long in person.
Yeah, like online, just sitting there on a
Hold on.
It's
computer.
like all day.
Don't
I
you
know.
figure that out in school?
Yeah.
It's tough. I think that's really tough. So there was a lot of prep yesterday, and this doesn't make sense to me. So help me out. Like, Kentucky is the only U.S. state that starts with a K?
Excuse me?
What?
Kentucky's the only U.S. state that starts
No.
with a
Is
K.
this one of your-
Kansas.
This is one of your
Can
things.
this fit in your mouth?
No.
I knew it. Oh, Richard Alfred.
And why did I think that was related to orientation?
I know. I tried to
Suck it right in.
That's why I told the orientation story first.
Oh, yeah.
It was all preparing for the Kansas joke. I mean, the orientation is happening today, but I would never talk about it. I was only telling you that to get to the Kansas fit in your mouth. Wow!
I sussed that one out.
Oh.
It's a short week, but you still got it.
I said that to my son Kemp. He went, "Really?"
You're the one saying it to them?
Yeah, if I hear a new one, I'm trying to get to them.
I'm with Kemp.
The dumbness of me going, there's got to be another state starts with K.
Kansas fit in your mouth. Anyway, so Suzette, you stay up and watch the Suns Laker game last night?
I did.
You stayed the whole time?
The whole time.
I went to bed when it started.
Why?
I
Oh,
saw the Suns make a basket, and I look at Kemp and I go, "This game's over." And then I went to bed.
no, we were up by a lot in the beginning, but you never know. You just
No.
like anything can happen just in 2 minutes in basketball. So I'm so happy that we came through at the end. And there was a point where we were like up by like 10, and I was having like the worst anxiety and sweating, and I'm like, please, please, just win. So happy the Phoenix Suns won. And Lakers fans are intense. Like my DMs on Instagram have been so brutal that I'm kind of like in your face.
Well, Peyton here is a Lakers fan. Are you not?
Yeah, I'm a super Lakers fan. Always have been my whole life.
So how'd you feel last night?
I'm upset. I turned the game off and I went to bed because I was so upset about it. But I mean, I love the Lakers, but I'm happy that the Lakers lost to the Suns, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
So-
And
Yeah.
the Trailblazers lost too. That was
Yeah,
sad. That was
well,
really sad.
That was sad.
Dude, they needed that game last week, but it was so good. Me and Kadeem turned off the TV probably 7 minutes into the second half, and we were done. I was like, I'm not watching this anymore. This
Of the
is
Trailblazers
embarrassing.
or Suns?
Oh, the Suns.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Suns
Well,
game.
yeah.
the
Book was on
Trailblazers game
fire.
too. I watched that too, and it was like Blazers are ahead by 13, and all of a sudden they lose.
I know.
And it's so weird.
See? You never
But
know.
here's the thing. This I find interesting now. So now you have the Nuggets against the Suns, and a funny or interesting little storyline is, my trainer Chuck, his son Marcus, who grew up in Phoenix, plays for the Nuggets. So now he's coming to Phoenix to play. Isn't that wild? Isn't
That
that,
is.
That's crazy.
isn't that wild?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just such a great storyline to follow. I think such a
Ooh,
great
That's
thing.
gonna be good.
So
That's on Monday too.
It starts on Monday?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's so great. So check this out. I got this message I'm on this group chat with a couple of my buddies I grew up with since I was like 7th grade, Greg and Pastrui. I've talked about them forever.
Mm-hmm.
So COVID, we meet up every once in a while. I don't have to see them all the time, And
It's like you're defending it already.
yeah, it's gotten out of hand already. So like last week, we met up for lunch, right? So we had a good time at lunch. And while we're eating lunch at this place that we used to go to lunch to in high school all the time, other high school friends showed up. They were just, because that's where they go eat. It was weird, right? So then it was like, there was in the group text, they were like, hey, we should do this once a month. I'm like, okay, I'm down, right? And even then in my back of my mind, I'm like, that's a little too much to go to lunch once a month with my friends, right? So this is on Tuesday. I get a text the other day. Hey, so let's go to lunch this Tuesday. And I'm like, this Tuesday? And I realize it's a new month already.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Like,
right.
Easy. I was kind of thought it's a little aggressive.
Like maybe the last Tuesday of the month.
Because we just went on
Let
Tuesday,
it
and now
breathe.
they want to go again on this Tuesday. So I agreed, and I said, okay, we'll go this Tuesday. Then I get a text privately from my friend Greg. Hey, man, I'm in your neck of the woods tomorrow. You want to go to lunch? And I'm like, what the hell?
That's
already
so
have a
funny
date
because
set.
I saw you post yourself at lunch with him like last week and then again yesterday. I was like, geez, he's going to lunch with his friends.
Yeah. So I was like, dude. And he's like, well, I'm around. And he goes, you want to go to lunch at 11? He goes, I have a meeting at 1. And I said, I can go at 1. And he goes, I'll move my meeting.
No!
He got you. How does he not know you?
I know. I was like, damn it. So then I go, okay, but I'm in a hurry. So I went to lunch with
You're
him.
like, let's move it to noon.
And then I said, and I was like, so as I'm sitting there having lunch with him, I go, so we're really going to go to lunch again on Tuesday? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, Jesus, man.
That's
It's
what you
Thursday.
talked about. You talk
I talked
about,
about at lunch. I'm
About
talking
going
about
to
why we have to go to lunch.
lunch.
I've known you since I was
too
11.
much.
Why do I have to have lunch with you again? Like,
Those
what
are
the-
true friends,
This
man.
is
I can't believe you.
Unbelievable, man.